Hi guys, this is Jeff and Teresa. This is our first winery trip. This is our starting point here in Naples, and we drove approximately an hour and 19 minutes.
Well, they drove us.
Yes. So as you see here in the next picture, this is the bus that they took us in. So we got the drink, and this right here is the vineyard, the very front of the vineyard. Right here, when you first walk in, they had a nice little presentation right there.
That was really nice. And this was the front of the store, where the winery, where you can actually walk in and purchase wine.
And this is an old barrel. There's me down in the cellar. You see some wine there brewing up to the left. There's Teresa looking at some old bottles. I imagine they probably pop them every now and then.
They're probably super expensive.
Some wooden figurines, some art. Also some more art down in the cellar with the wine bottles. That's an old way of them making wine. Some more classic ways. We got some more barrels of wine brewing up there. And then from the next picture, you'll see where they actually use barrel art right there on the stairs. They take old barrels and they make art out of it and just
even
reuse
the fan
it.
is made out of, they had barrel wood.
And then right here is our, it's kind of like a laboratory of wine. That's where the whole process begins, and they get the perfect formula, I guess.
And this one's upstairs. This is where they actually bottle the
Yep,
wine.
that's a bottle. Right here is the actual cases that they use.
So this winery is actually nominated for Oscar, like a wine Oscars, which is really cool that we got to actually taste these wines. And this is before we actually were about to get our first glass to taste.
So there's our very first glass. We got our first glass there, and then during this picture, they're actually explaining to us how the quality of the wine is. So you can see different veins and stuff in the wine by circling the glass and smelling it to get that fragrance. That man there with the cool little beard was our guide. He taught us everything that we needed to know, like how to test the wine and how to taste it, how to clear the palate. He's very good. The guy in the background with the red shirt, he's actually the son of the owner.
So after we had the wine tasting, we got to walk around the grounds for like probably, what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, about 30 minutes. We got to check out the grounds, the vineyard, take some pictures. As you see there, the beautiful landscape. And here we go, this is the very front. Again, this is how they use the barrels for some tables and chairs. This is some 17th century comedian art that they use. This is the terrassi region that they actually have based off those tiles. This is the back of the place again, showing the beautiful landscape, and I imagine they have weddings and some kind of events down there. I believe this next picture is going to be like a olive tree.
Yeah, it's an olive tree. And this is the front of the winery, to the left of it, yeah.
So overall, it's just a very shocking experience. Like, look at that in the background. Like, how can you beat that? Like, just classic. A little doorway to like heaven right there. You go out there and just kind of.
The winery is like right there. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I can already imagine that old man. That's why the old man just enjoys life. He probably gets drunk every day. And
this is where they sat us down for lunch. And the bottle on the left is the sparkling water, and the one on the right is the flat water, which is like regular drinking water.
And this is where the fun begins, because this is really where it kicks off, and we get to really enjoy ourselves. Look at that prosciutto. I don't know what's that called.
Those are
beans.
Some frigioli or something like that. That's how they say it in Italian.
And then you got some eggplant. Oh yeah.
That was bread with some lard. That's like flavored. I don't know how they
Some
did
kind
it.
of potato. But this is like it's like you're at a Michelin restaurant. Some ravioli and then
that's
some
the first
mushrooms.
course. Yeah.
First course, and they just keep bringing out these bottles of wine, and they're just like, here you go. Like, just keep drinking and enjoy the food, and they just keep bringing out all this goodness, and I'm just like indulging, and everyone's just getting drunk, and
That was dessert. I don't remember what it was, but it was so good.
And then this is like after the fact. So I think after we got a little tipsy, and then even the old man you'll see up here in another second, he got a little tipsy. Look at these red cheeks.
So he's the actual owner of the winery. So yeah, it was a really great time.
So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our next adventure.